We'll wait for everybody to settle in. So first, just find your seat. Find yourself centered. Find your awareness centering as awareness itself. Or as I say in Advaita, turning awareness upon itself. Letting the seer and the seen become one thing. And then noticing the qualities of this one thing. This one reality of conscious awareness is silent, is alive, is peaceful, is inviting, is perfectly still. It's what the mind is actually made of. And it's what everything arises from and as. And it's not just yours or mine, it's everybody's, everything. So the infinite amount is the one, and the one is the many. Even with all the sounds, whether subtle or loud, it's all arising from this one thing, peaceful reality of the aware mind. Both the subtle and the gross, both the inside and the outside, is just this. But oh, how infinitely beautiful and peaceful is this. It's not just this. It's magnificent and radiant, mysterious, mystical, beyond the logical mind, beyond academia, beyond cultural truths. beyond belief systems. And it's not just beyond, but it's also underneath, below the surface, above the surface, and is the surface itself. So there's nothing to do but just sit and enjoy, and open, and be, and breathe, and feel. Starting first in the space of the mind, the third eye chakra center. Choosing to be the vast, quiet mind. The quiet observer in the background that's always present. It's both the observer and the observed. And it's easier to notice if we anchor it back towards the back of the skull, not at the forefront of the mind, which we so commonly do during a busy afternoon at work. I myself get so lost during the day in mental confusion and busyness and chaos. And yes, the substance of thought is anxiety, but the substance of mind is silent peace and clarity. We drop down to the space of the jaw. We might notice a loosening up of this tight energy that creates critical thoughts in the mind. The inner critic says, it should be this way. You ought to do that. You're not doing enough. Maybe even putting a face to your inner critic or a name, or just feel his or her energy. Noticing the old patterns that the inner critic tries to live out through you, through your mind, your emotions, and your actions. And see if we can, with clarity, break up any of these old patterns just by being curious about the inner critic, what she needs, what he wants, what she's confused about, what is his energy, his vibrational frequency. What is his motivation? What is she trying to accomplish? Are these desires of the inner critic actually borrowed from culture and society or generations or our animal nature, our adult nature, the stressed out worker bee? Maybe there's an energy of one of our parents that lives through the inner critic in the space of the jaw and the temples and the throat. The energy of a strict teacher, a mean boss, a coach yelling on the sidelines. commenting on how we behave or how we act in the world. But maybe we can let this critical energy kind of leak out of the inner critic and introduce something new and higher. Something more aligned with our highest truth, starting with peace. And we tell our inner critic that we send them a lot of peace. We send them a silent environment, like a beach or a monastery. Next, can we let our inner critic be joyful by reminding them of our most joyful moments? So before we descend further, deeper than the space of the jaw, just remind your inner critic that he or she can be peaceful and joyful. And say, thank you for protecting me, at least trying to protect me. Thanks for trying to keep me safe. But as we descend into the heart, by relaxing the sternum, we can begin to procure a compassion and an innocence for ourselves and our emotional nature. Paying special attention again to the back of the chakra centers, this time the heart, seeing how compassion itself has a radiance, a radiance that doesn't want to be contained. It wants to spread forward towards the emotional heart, healing any confused feelings, any heavy emotions, stuck emotions, any self-pity, sadness about the past, sadness about what's outside of our control. Instead, sitting with and as radiance, anchored at the back of the heart. A radiance that wants to spread also to the left and to the right. Spreading compassion horizontally throughout the space of your room. Imagining it spreading to our loved ones and even towards the people whom we find difficult to love. Thereby procuring an unconditional love for all beings, whether we like them or not, whether they love us or hurt us. Sharing your heart fully with yourself and with others. Noticing how it feels to be openly compassionate. Also noticing a new energy beginning to flow and descend, a new light that might feel overwhelmingly divine. Overwhelmingly blissful and bright. With humility and with devotion and willingness to receive this light, we open simultaneously in the crown chakra and the heart chakra. A sweet white light of the Divine Mother, her myriad of forms, uh, all the goddesses that embody the Divine Feminine in its purest form, a healing sweetness. Can we open, descending through the crown and into the space of the third eye? Yes, of course, there's infinite emptiness of awareness. That is the capacity of the third eye. But if we fully open the crown and open to a descent of grace, it's difficult to remain empty with so much light overwhelming the mind. Overwhelming our belief in normality, the grace shows us that reality is far greater than we ever thought possible. Ascending through the throat chakra, widening horizontally to allow even more grace to enter your system, becoming one with the divine. And the crown, the third eye, the throat, and down into the space of the heart. Relaxing the shoulders and the arms, the space of the ribs, to receive, to surrender. Grace is also coming with a piercing white light of healing and silence and power of transformation. Here to upgrade our frequencies, our capacities to love and be compassionate. To help us reimagine who we are. We're not just these little selves that walk around the streets. We're actually walking vessels of the divine, here to live out God's desire in us, and our lives being a dedication, like a hero's journey, or to be like an alchemist, turning chaos into love in a single lifetime, like a spiritual warrior of the heart. Seeing where the ribs meet the stomach area, the right side and the left side. What feeling arises? What sensation when the grace meets this dense space of the body? Can we sit with any uneasiness in the greater solar plexus area? Can we let the grace do the work for us and just sit here with an open crown, an open heart, and open solar plexus? You are empowered to make the choice of your highest truth every day. You can live out your truth and your path laid out for you by God. Not the path of the ego, searching for little desires, avoiding any kind of pain whatsoever, people pleasing, hiding from feeling anything difficult, avoiding challenges and evolution. Rather, can we embrace it all? Embrace what's real and ever present. The grace is saying that you can do it. It's not saying that it's easy. It's just saying, yes, you can. It's about trusting. Ascending deeper into the hara, maintaining an open crown as well. The true solar plexus says, I am empowered. The true hara says, I am power itself. Like an atomic bomb of divinity, plugged into grace and Buddha nature. Reminding your awareness that you are the light. Reminding your body that you are the light. And inviting the grace to descend into every cell. And deep into the root. Open from above and open from below. Open in every direction. Connected to the earth, through the legs and the feet, the soil, the forests, the desert, the oceans. And if we go back to the heart and bring the palms in front, we pray to the heavens for a healthier earth, imagining equilibrium for Mother Earth, bountiful crops, healthy old growth forests, healthy animal species, populations, biodiversity, healthy climates, and peace upon earth. Praying for every country in the world for happiness and health and sanity, sending love all across the surface of the earth, even to outer space. Love, 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 in all directions. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. No meditation next Monday. I'll see you.